Hi everyone, in this video series we're going to do the review exercise at the back of Chapter 7. And in this video I'll try to keep it short. This will be the first one where we'll just tackle the first 4 tasks, 2A, B, C, and D. These are relatively quick and easy, and then in later videos we'll tackle some of the more complex tasks. The first thing I'll mention is that when you open up the database, here I'm in the products database, I want to be sure to click the Enable Content button. Okay? And then in these first few tasks, we can do this in layout view. You can also accomplish it in design view, but I think layout view would be most appropriate. I'm going to go ahead and open up the report. Now, I'll just recap the 3 different views when you're dealing with reports and forms. We have form or report view, in this case report view because I've opened a report. This is what the user sees, and you cannot make design changes in this view. You can look, but you can't touch. So you have no control over the report in this view. It's just what your user sees. And then we have layout view, which is the next view, and you have some control over the design, mostly just visual things, which is what we're doing in task number 2. So that's why it's appropriate for us in this particular video. So that's layout view, and you can spot layout view a mile away because you can see when you click on something, they have these orange and yellow selection lines all over the place. And then we have design view, and that's the most complex. It's the most difficult for us to work with, but we have the most control when we're in design view. So we'll use both layout view and design view in Chapter 7, but for this video we'll just keep it as easy as we can, and we'll just use the layout view for these visual changes that we're being asked to do. So in letter A, we're asked to delete the picture at the top. That's easy. We can just click on the picture there and press delete on the keyboard. And there it goes. And then in the second task, step B, we're asked to change the title of the report. And here you can just click twice in the title label. Okay, click it once, click it twice to get into edit mode, and then we can change the title very easily. I press enter on the keyboard and it sets the title. Okay. Step C is slightly more tricky because we're being asked to remove the alternate row color from the detail lines of the report, and that would be these gray bars that you see. We're being asked to remove those, and what you have to do, we'll go to your Format tab first, and there's this alternate row color button or tool on the ribbon, and right now it's not enabled for me, and that's because I have to select the report. Now the thing is, when you're clicking around in here, it's hard to select the entire report because only the column will become selected. If I click out here, did you see me click on the right here? The whole thing becomes selected, and only then will this become available to you. So that's the trick, is click out here and it will select everything. You click in here, then you're selecting just columns. Okay? So I will pull this down and choose no color, and that'll remove those gray bars, which is what we were asked to do. Okay, and then step D is also fairly easy. We're being asked to change the second column heading to first name and the third column heading to last name. So this is the second column heading. I'll just wipe out the word contact, and then here do the same thing. Okay, and then from that point we're asked to make minor modifications to the sizing and stuff, and you can do that. It's fairly easy to just select something and move it in and use your judgment, and just it's not too hard in layout view to get things looking fairly nice. So alright, in the next video we'll move on to step E, which is dealing with some totals and counts, and that's a little trickier than some of this visual stuff.